All right. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cam, sitting here with my lovely wife Vicky, and we are your host for the show. Everything is clean. And it's a beautiful Friday night.
It's a beautiful night.
It's a beautiful Friday night. We back home from vacation. As sad as I was last couple hours, getting a fresh haircut made me feel better.
Me too. He came with them glasses on. He came in with them glasses on. You know what I'm saying? With the fresh cut.
Vicky is crazy.
You know, it's cut real low too. Like, I like when his hair cut real low because it low key gives prison break, and I kind of like that.
She is.
Y'all
crazy.
know I deep down really wanted a thug. So when Cam does thugalicious things, it really like kind of.
I don't know what
it touches. It touches me.
Okay, first of all, how does a low haircut?
It reminds me of Prison Break. Because you're light skinned and the guy from Prison Break, he's like half white, right, or something like that. I don't know, but he's really like he was always like bald-ish.
Well, he's not a thug.
I mean, he's not a thug, but you know what? Prison, it gives prison.
Prison break.
You gotta shave your head.
I can see if you said like
you look rough, like you look like you had to shave your head when you went to prison.
All right.
I don't know why. Listen, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I low key think it also might have to do with the fact that my mom has a thing for bald guys, so it kind of like transferred to me. So I like semi baldness. It's weird. Just stop. Let's just stop. Let's just move on. So we just got back from vacation. Go ahead.
All right. So we just got back from vacation. An amazing time. It was great.
A much needed vacation. I didn't realize how much I needed that vacation. Actually,
it was great. Even my dad, when he called me yesterday morning, he's like, man, you needed it, man. You've been preaching a lot.
He did. Cam has been doing a lot
of things, and I needed it. And somebody said the balder the better. That's so funny. I needed it, and we'll be gone again very, very soon. But I did need it. And as I was driving home, I drove all the way to Schaumburg just to get BB Bop because I had been craving it. There's nothing else I wanted to eat around here. And the Lord had dropped some things on my spirit. It was like, man, like I don't ever realize how much I need vacation until I'm back home from vacation. And I was like, dude, I really needed that. And so what I wanted to do is not take too much of you all's time, is really just talk about why vacationing with your spouse, or just even if you're a hard worker, you've been working hard, you've been grinding. You talk about this often on your
rest
and your stories.
Why we need rest.
Rest. Like the goal in life is not to just hustle. Even though the world wants you to think, and even a lot of us in the African American community and culture, it's like, you gotta grind, you gotta hustle, you gotta grind. It's like, bro, you can grind all your life, but if you don't never rest, you will never enjoy the fruits of your labor, literally. And so,
true.
I wanted to talk about some things, why I believe vacation is so important. So I have 5 things. They're all R's because, I'm a preacher.
Gotta have the alliterations.
And so, I wanted to talk about those. And so, Cam's 5 keys to vacation properly. All right. And some of these y'all gonna think it's corny. Some of these are gonna be, more relatable to couples, married couples, husband and wife that you'll see. And so the first one is simply just rest. Like, rest is so important.
Rest is not a reward.
As chill as I am, I'm always on the go. I'm always ripping and running. And even when I'm not physically ripping and running, my mind is constantly thinking about people, praying for people, worrying about people and things and stuff. And I know I'm supposed to cast my cares on him, for he cares for me. I know, but sometimes my mind can just be so bogged down. Even, I mean, like we shared with you guys in the infertility video, you know, I didn't think I was under a lot of stress, because we just expect stress to manifest itself in like physical and tangible labor. But like my mind goes through so much as someone who, get your notepad out, as someone who like deals with so many things. Like ministry is literally like nonstop.
You never stop. You don't.
Like even when I'm on vacation, I'm getting text messages. I'm getting updates.
Why you gonna put your phone on Do Not Disturb?
You know,
I be trying to help him, y'all. I be trying to help him. I be like, get off your phone.
I didn't respond. I didn't respond, but it's the fact that I see it.
Like, even if you just scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or whatever, your mind is on people. It's on other people. And I be like, get off your phone. Like, you don't just be laying there scrolling and going through.
Yeah.
I mean, because your mind is working when you are being social. Even if you're not saying anything to anybody, you're still being social because you're a part of the social circle.
Right.
So like because I feel like I'm very good at resting. When I'm resting, I am legit resting. Like, I don't be on my phone. Like, most mornings when we was on vacay, I was like watching the sunrise, not on my phone. Like legit would put my phone somewhere else, set it up somewhere else, and just lay there and watch the sunrise, and literally just watch the sun, like with my eyes on the sun. Cause you know, people be like, oh yes, I watched the sunset. You watched it through your phone.
Yeah.
Through your camera lens. You was holding your phone, recording it. That's not watching it. You need to like literally put your eyes on it and watch it go up and watch the sun go down. Like, seriously, like really just take your mind off things. And I be trying to help Cam, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to help him like to turn his mind off, because he really be so worried about people. It's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because if you're too worried about people, when do you take time for yourself?
And that's another, like our homie right here, Sierra. I didn't even know I could do this, but shout out to StreamYard. I'll be highlighting some of you guys' comments, so keep the comments coming, because this is good. Our output isn't as effective if we aren't rested. That's a tweet.
Put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help anyone else.
Sierra, I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna give you a cred, but that's I'm definitely gonna make a whole reel, everything. I'm gonna give you a cred though. That's good right there. Our output isn't as effective if we aren't rested, and so rest, relax, chill out. Okay, rest. Let me see. You said this one right here. Come on
the airplane.
Come on with the aeropuerto. Aeropuerto. I can't even do it.
Aeropuerto is
airport.
Aeropuerto.
With the airport analogy. What do they say? As soon as you take off, the bell rings and it says, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before helping anyone else. My. That's good. And yeah, Olivia, like, this is definitely, it's a big issue for givers. For people that are super, super duper considerate, and you're always considering others. Yeah, your mom probably in the same boat.
My mom is sorry, mom, but
your mom,
I'd be worried about you too.
Yeah, mom, she needs to rest.
Yes,
my mom needs to rest.
They always doing something for somebody else.
You just need to rest.
Always,
relax.
Yes.
Good. That's good.
And rest because it's required for you to. It's a requirement for you to rest. It's not like an option. Like, I feel like people think rest is an option, or like I said earlier, rest is not a reward, because some people work really hard and then they rest just so they can work harder the next day. And that's not purposeful rest. That's resting to be more sufficient.
Yeah.
That's not healthy. The rest should be just its own thing because you're supposed to rest. Like Jesus told us to. Like, we have to. It's a requirement. It is not an option. You have to rest. You
Rest.
have to.
Absolutely. Gabby said, y'all need to get out my house. No, we in your house.
We in your business.
And we still got our
Jesus
shoes
rested
on.
all the time. Jesus went on vacation. It wasn't a vacation for real, but technically I call it a vacation. I consider it a vacation. When Jesus was off in the wilderness, I feel like that's a vacation. Jesus was taking vacations. He was retreating to himself. Requirement. That is a requirement.
Jacob,
Not optional.
listen, man, I wanted to shout out Jacob anyway, because Jacob be leaving some of the greatest comments on the videos. And I just wanted to let you know, Jacob, that you all right with me. Okay? You all right. We here with it. Like right here. All right? The better we take care of ourselves, the better we can take care of others.
Yep.
This is why any prominent person of influence will always take an extended rest.
Sabbatical.
Yes, in
It's
Christian
it's
circles, they call it sabbatical.
Extended
it is an
Sabbath.
extended period of time, and they're doing the things that we're going to continue to talk about. Rest. Number 2 is relax. I know we like to think that rest and relaxation are the same thing, but it's not. It's not. I have to relax. And I got this because I always have to catch myself because I'm so tense.
You are.
I could be resting and I'm
His
still
shoulders be like this.
I'm just tense. My
All the
muscles
time.
are just tense. And the key to this that I learned is from golf. Like, you cannot make any fluid movements in golf if you're tense.
Yep.
Just like when we were laying there getting our couples massage in Cabo.
Sorry, that was
You can't. It was just
hilarious. I was
just,
trying so hard not to laugh.
It was downright hilarious.
I was trying so hard not to laugh.
It was
goofy.
great though. But you have to relax your muscles, relax your body. Take it easy. Take a deep breath and allow God and allow whatever is happening to happen, so you can make fluid movements, so things can flow freely. You ever seen somebody shoot? Like, I'll make a basketball analogy, and you could probably give a different analogy that'll resonate more. Like people make fun of Draymond Green's jump shot because it looks tense. He looked like he's shooting with a backpack on his back, right? But you look at Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of the basketball. It's just fluid. It's just a fluid. Just a flick of the wrist. It's fluid, and when you shoot and you move with freedom, with fluidity. And
It's actually
relax.
that's actually graceful too, is what people
Grace.
say.
My wife.
It's graceful when you do things like that.
If I could just minister to myself, she touches me gracefully. It's fluid. She don't. I mean, sometimes you are heavy handed and that southern stuff come out. You're like, God dog.
I was a little worried about what you
we'll
were
be
going to say.
laying in the bed and she'll just elbow me in my eyeball.
Oh yeah, I will. I'm sorry.
Knee me in my face.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm a wild sleeper.
80% of the time she's graceful. She's
when I'm being
fluid.
intentional about it, yeah.
So, yes.
My analogy was going to be very anatomical, if you will. But I'm not going to go
Come
there.
on, word of the
I'm
day.
not going to go there. But I feel like most of us are women in here, so I was explaining this when I was talking about the... Just go watch my V-Talk videos, guys. Go watch my V-Talk videos. I don't feel like going into it right now. But you have to relax. It's a whole part of your muscles, your
You
relaxing.
gotta relax.
They also say this when, like, because I get waxed a lot. Well, I used to get waxed a lot, or now I get laser hair removal. But when I was getting waxed before, they said to not be so tense, because when you tense up, it makes it hurt more. So you actually feel more pain because you're tense. And I was gonna say that about other things, but we're not gonna go into that today. But anyway.
Relax. Okay. All right. Relax. Any other point you have on relaxation? Number 3. For those of you taking notes, number 3. Receive.
I'm scared of where this is going.
Receive.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
Listen. And this is twofold for me. Because on vacations, and typically when we go to vacation, we go somewhere where there's an ocean next to it.
Usually.
The Atlantic or the Pacific.
Not all the time, but
we like the Pacific or the Gulf. Okay. And when we are sleeping next to the ocean, there is a unique sound that we don't get here in the Midwest. And that is the sound of the waves crashing into the terra firma, the earth.
Come on, words.
And as the waters continue to crash into the earth, it creates this thing called sand. And when there is sand, I feel my help coming now.
Okay.
When there is sand, when the pressure of the salt water begins to crash into the terra firma, it creates sand. And where there's a large size of sand, then they call that, the beach. Whoo! Are you following me?
La playa.
They call that the beach.
La playa.
And as I begin to walk on the beach, I am reminded that I need to receive what? I need to receive from God.
Okay.
When I'm next to the ocean and I hear that every morning as the sun rises, you wake up early. Typically we're, hours ahead of our normal schedule anyway when we go out to the West Coast. And, we watch the sunrise and I'm listening to the waves and God is just downloading.
God be speaking, bro.
Speaking.
God be speaking through the earth.
So many things. Why? Because my mind is not clouded with so much junk, with so many things, with the weight of the world on my shoulders, with all of the problems of ministry and stuff that I got going on at home or stuff that's going on in my personal life or whatever's going on with the land or property or inflation, gas prices. I'm not worried about it. I am there so I can rest, so I can relax, and so I can receive from God.
That's real. I honestly feel like, because there's actually like a quiz. Y'all know I love personality quizzes. This is nothing new. I love personality quizzes. And one of them was actually like not how you hear God, but how you are, like, it's like your like spiritual aptitude or whatever. I think that's what it's called, something like that. But basically it just more so speaks to how you learn and how you receive information. That's really all it is. So I know that for me, I am more in tune with nature. I feel like I'm Pocahontas sometimes. Somebody called me Moana in one of my comments. But I honestly truly feel like nature speaks to me. Like when I am in nature, I really feel like God be saying stuff to me. So like when I'm like in it doesn't even have to be at the beach, but any type of like very, I don't know, like anytime I'm on a trip basically. So especially when we were in Colorado really spoke to me. The mountains, when we were in the mountains, that really spoke to me. Deserts speak to me a lot. I don't know what it is about me in deserts, but I feel like the deserts just be the wilderness. I get so much clarity when I'm in the desert for some reason. I don't feel that when we're in tropical, like when we're like in the Caribbean, I don't feel that. It's not the same for me. I don't know why. It's specific areas and
I
animals.
Can get a word from anywhere.
Animals, specifically like big animals. Like, I don't know what it is about me and animals. I just love them. I feel like I can talk to them sometimes. Anyway, I'm Pocahontas is basically what that means. But it's me and nature. The sound of the ocean, the sun rising. Y'all know I love taking pictures of clouds and the sky when it's like beautiful colors and stuff. Like that stuff be really talking to me. The clouds with the sun rays coming through makes me cry every time. I don't know why. It's just like, wow, God really did that.
He be doing it.
He be doing that.
He be doing it.
I be looking at the earth formations and stuff, and I'm just like, how did this even happen? Like the canyons, and like it just be. I'll be like, wow. Y'all gotta really get out. You gotta drive. Even if you can't fly nowhere, if you ain't got no money, I don't care. Get in your car and drive. Take a bus.
Take a bus.
Go to Utah, go to Arizona or something, and just look at the formations, the different elevations of the earth, bro. Like it be speaking.
It'll speak. If and here's the thing, like you said, right? I can be on the golf course. Me and DJ was out on the golf course. And just
the earth, man. It
imagining how the designers of this golf course had a vision to see what wasn't what is now the golf course in the mountains, in the desert, and in this place. Cabo is the wilderness, y'all.
It really is.
It's in the wilderness.
That's why I love deserts.
And as we were driving through from transportation, from the airport to our hotel, from the hotel, when we went out to Nobu, to the golf courses, wherever we went, when we would come back home, it would be nighttime. And I was receiving wisdom, information, prophetic insight from the Lord. That was like Jesus literally decided that he was going to go into the wilderness to be secluded. He found rest in the wilderness.
I'm telling you, y'all, the desert.
I'm going to preach on the wilderness. I just want y'all to know it's happening, because when we was out there, we were in at a nice golf course. There were, all kind of excellent amenities and things that we had access to: water, cart girls, food, hot dogs, fish tacos, all kind of things in the wilderness. But guess what was out there? When the higher we went up, closer to those mountains, as the elevation rose, grasshoppers about this big.
The lizards. I love lizards.
Huge lizards. Butterflies.
I want to touch all of them.
Remember that green butterfly we saw?
I've never seen a butterfly
that looked like that in my life. We saw vultures, hawks, eagles, things and I'm like, Jesus was walking in the wilderness
with
by
all
himself.
With all them animals and no protection.
Message.
Sorry.
This what allows you to receive. Now, someone said it earlier, and I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna scroll up to it. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Oh my God.
I can't come to you. Okay. But this is for the married folks. After you rest and you relax and you receive from the Lord, you also have this for the married folks. Receive from your spouse. Everything is we. Can we be honest? Can we be real? Can we not act like, we're not married? Like, you have to be able to receive from your spouse.
To give and to receive.
To give and to receive from your spouse. And you have to make time to receive from your spouse. You have to be attentive. You have to be considerate. Oh, what are you feeling? Oh, this is what I'm feeling. Oh, I want to give my time to you so we can be with each other intimately, or spend time or have breakfast with each other. Like, you have to be able to receive from your spouse.
Yep.
Vicky loves lizards, by the way.
I do. I love all animals, but yes, what you're saying is very, very true, because I feel like sometimes when you're not in a space of rest or vacation or relaxation, you can have a tendency to do things in passing and not on purpose, like not intentionally. And so it becomes a chore.
Yep.
And it feels forced or just monotonous. It becomes like, like us, even just us, like spending time together. We spend a lot of time together. Mm-hmm. Like me and Cam spend a ton of time together, especially now that we work together. He's not going to work anymore. So like we spend a ton of time together, but that time is not what I consider, because I'm a quality time person. I don't consider that quality time. I consider that us getting stuff done, us being adults, us working together. I mean, sometimes, it's fun, we kiki, whatever, but it's not intentional, set aside time for us to have one-on-one, like spending time together where we say this time is just for us. Because we still have the weight of the world on us when we're just in our everyday mode. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And obviously we don't have kids yet or anything, but if you have kids, that makes it even more stressful and hard for you to connect with your spouse. So when you are on vacation, when you take that time away to be set outside of the real world or whatever, then you can make time for one another intentionally. And it's a different type of intimacy. It's a different type of, what are you doing?
Sorry, y'all.
What are you doing? Stop clicking stuff. Because I was saying something. It's a different because don't make me miss my point.
Go ahead.
It's a different type of intimacy because it's like uninhibited. Uninhibited. It is stress free. You're not worried about everything else. You get that undivided attention. And I'm the type of person. What are you clicking things?
Go ahead. Don't worry.
You're distracting me.
Okay.
I don't like distractions. This is what I was gonna say. I don't like distractions. Okay. Because my love language is quality time. I feel like that's what I like. I like quality time. That's how I receive love. Okay. So because my love language is quality time, if there are distractions, it's a complete turn off for me. So like, I don't like when, for example, I'll use an example, not with Cam. When I'm hanging out with friends, if I'm hanging out with my friends and they're making plans to do something with somebody else, that's a turn off for me because I feel like you're using your time for somebody else, not with me. You know what I'm saying? That's not that your attention is divided. Like if we're talking and you on your phone texting somebody else, you're not really thinking about what I'm saying. So it's a distraction. And to me, that's a turn off. So like what I like about vacations is we don't have any of those distractions. Most of the time, there's not really a lot going on, back home or whatever that we have to attend to. So we have that time together. And then that makes I feel like it makes more room for us to be more free with each other. Especially when you like in another, even if you're not even in the same country, even if you're in another state or whatever, it just feels different because you're somewhere else. So it doesn't feel like, dang, I got other things that I could be thinking about because you're somewhere else. That's why I love traveling because it feels like, wow, I'm somewhere else. Like I'm obviously still going to be myself, but I don't have to worry about how people see me. Because when you're home, you are, especially because Cam know everybody. We know everybody. Everybody know us. Yeah. So when we home, we could be out and we're going to run into somebody we know. But I still ran into somebody I knew. On vacation, I ran into Aaliyah. I'm going to run into somebody who knows me everywhere. Doesn't matter where I am. I could be a whole nother country. But at the same time, when you are away, you don't have to worry about being on, and I'm the type of person I get exhausted when I'm on too long.
Yeah.
I have an off button and my meter is way lower than Cam's. Like Cam's is way up here, so he don't know when he needs to turn off. But I'll be ready to turn off at like way down here. I'm like, all right, I've been on too long. I gotta rest. So that's why rest is so important to me.
That's excellent.
Because like I do get drained very easily by being on all the time, especially because social media and what I do for my job and stuff. I mean, obviously you're doing that now, but you don't experience it as nearly as much as I do. I constantly have to be present and be on for others. So being on vacation allows me to be present just with you and not have to worry about being present.
What you're saying is the same. I'm always on for other reasons. You're always on for other reasons.
Yes. Yeah. But that's what I was just explaining it in a different way. But yes.
She tried to play me. It's all good.
I wasn't trying to play you.
I know.
Oh my God. Your call is different than mine.
That's a great segue though, because when you talk about being on, my is this number 4?
3.
No, we did rest.
4.
Relax.
It is 4.
Receive.
It is 4.
So we get to number 4, and number 4 is to release. Now, this sounds gross, but for me, it's a release. Like I have, I'm juggling so many things. There's so many things that I have in my hands, and it's like I just gotta for this time that I'm away, I gotta release it. I gotta delegate it. I gotta let somebody else handle that responsibility, and I just gotta release. And that goes back to rest and relaxation, and I have to release the tension. I have to release the problems. I have to release whatever. Being on all the time. Like when I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. So Vicky be like, man, I love when you, yeah, because
I love vacay cam.
I'm
Oh my
really,
God.
really chilling, like
I just
straight
love
up.
it. I just love it.
Like, leave me alone. Like everybody else, leave me alone. I'm on vacay. And if you hit me up and say something like in regards to like work or ministry, or whatever, and you know it's not life or death, and I tell you like, hey man, I'm on vacation, and like you continue to text me about stuff, like I'm really off you. Like until my brain checks, like until I land and I go through customs, and it's like, and reality hits me. It's like, are you back? So then my mind turns back on. But like when I'm away, you have to learn how to be away. And this is one of the lessons that my parents taught me growing up as a PK my entire life. And my parents would take us on vacations. And me and my sister, we got a chance to travel the world and do some really cool things. And it's like, you know, we were kids playing around and having fun. But, you know, as soon as they came out of the conference or whatever, like, and they were spending time with us, like they let go of all that. No, these my kids. I'm going to make sure that I spend time with my children and build bonds and lifelong memories with my kids, because it's my first ministry. And not to be deep, but like kids just want their parents. Like I don't care about you being an apostle or a bishop, a pastor, you're my dad, you're my mom. Like, right. let's have fun. Let's go to Disney World. Like, I want to play. Take me to Legoland. You know, let's go to the arcade, or I can't even remember what it is. Like, let me do that.
You're blessed.
And so this is what I believe we're building: healthy habits and strong foundational things that we can establish once God does allow us to have children. And it'll be great, because it's like, man, like there are things that I've seen in my life from some of my PK friends that have had to endure things that were, you know, it's like their parents weren't able to release. You know, they took they took the ministry stuff with them on vacation. And so it's like, hey, it is what it is. But I'm so glad that God is allowing me to see these things as I grow and mature, that I am able to release. So I'm not always on, because being on all the time is tiring. Just like this secondary camera battery is hot because it needs to release the record button.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love vacations. I'd be sad to come back, because I got to get back to regular life mode, turn back on my business mind, and yeah, I'd be sad.
Yeah.
I really do love vacay cam though. Vacay cam is he's my favorite. Definitely. Hands down.
Yep.
Just to see you like in your element, because he be so in his element. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the things that he really wants to do that he may not have time to do when we're home. You know? Like you just be going in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you be playing the golf, and then like you be taking pictures and stuff. Like really you be on it. You in your bag, you know what I'm saying? So I love that for you.
Did you have anything else on release before we go to the last and final?
I do, but I don't know if I want to say it. This is it's gonna be Everything Is We After Dark.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah.
Lace it with grace and truth, like the.
I don't know how to do that. I'm very blunt. You know I don't know how to do that.
You gotta lace it.
You know I don't know how to do that.
Gotta lace it.
You know I
Let
don't
me
know how to do
lace
that.
it.
I don't know how to do that.
You can't do it?
No.
All right. Yeah, y'all see her smirking, being nasty. Well,
because I told y'all I love vacay cam. Okay.
All right.
Last one.
Last one for those of you that were taking notes. Last one, and we're gonna let y'all go home. Service has been great tonight. The Spirit has been moving. See, everybody wants you to say it.
Y'all, it's not much I can really say.
All right. It's not going to be said. The last key to having an effective vacation is, it's going to sound cliche, but recharge. Like, a vacation hasn't done its job if when you get back home, you're not charged up. Even when we went to the summit in Nashville, like I came back home charged up with ideas, this vacation, I came back charged up. Like there's some things that I know God was saying to me, even on the golf course. Like golf for me is like an escape from the reality that I live in, and it immerses me into a different reality. It's weird because in order for you to be good at golf, you have to focus on golf.
Yes,
like
I can't be focused on.
I can't be focused on other things. I can't let my mind think about the problems of the world, and I can't let my mind think about, oh man, the floors ain't done at the house. Like, oh, dude didn't finish. Like, I didn't think about that for 1 second, right? So I have to be immersed in what it is that I'm focused on.
Yep.
And being in that element, it allows me to recharge.
Yes. The recharging is actually, I feel like it's extremely important, which I feel like, I mean, I can't really, there's many reasons why I feel like we have a very strong relationship, but I feel like one of the reasons why our relationship's so strong is because we intentionally take time at least once a year to go on a vacation to recharge our marriage. And to like, it's not a reset, because I don't like that word. I feel like that means we needed to start over. That's not true.
I want to divorce the last 4 weeks.
Oh my God, stop. We're not even going to talk. We're not talking about that today. We're not. I didn't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about the foolishness that happened this season of MAFS, but we're not even going to talk about it. But see, now you made me forget my point. Recharge. I feel like it's very important, just for us, our relationship, just to recharge, because although we may not be going through a ton of issues in our marriage, there's a lot going on outside of our marriage, and we have to take time away from that to build each other up in a way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we really get that time when we're not distracted by other things. So we can, like, cause I mean, like I said, I feel like it's not like we go through a whole lot together. Like, it's not like I beat you up or anything, or I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? But I get to see that different side of you when we're not distracted by everything else. Not a different side, but it's your vacay side. You know, when vacay Cam and vacay Vicky step out, you know, it's like, wow, I remember why I married you. I remember why I love you. I remember why, I remember why I'm attracted to you. Like, all these things are very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take time to rekindle the flame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because we aren't distracted by so many. Like I said, it takes the monotony out of our relationship. Mm-hmm. It presents new adventure, you know, new experiences that gives us the opportunity to like feel like a kid again. You know what I mean? It's like when you get a new toy on Christmas. That's how it feels when I'm on vacation. Like oh my God, like I'm experiencing something new and different with you, you know? And I feel like that recharging time is what keeps us so strong in our relationship. Like, you know, just on all fronts. Like, our friendship is strong because like we just having fun. Like, we not being adults. We're having fun. We're experiencing new things, doing things together. You know, you put on your little sexy shirt with your shirt unbuttoned, and I just be like, wow, like, chest hair, yes. Come on, chest. Come on, golden skin from the sun. Come on. Got your toes out in the sand. It just does something to me. Like, wow, like, I really like him.
Because I'm team socks with sandals all day.
Right.
But on vacation,
I like to see that.
Wife, she be wanting to see my little skin, so I just, you know.
Yes, I'm a skin person. I feel on cam all the. If y'all don't notice, I'm a touchy person. So
it took me 8 years to get this,
and I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. So the recharge is very, very important. But
the recharge is able to happen because of the other
thighs out.
Because of the other 4 steps. Like, when I thought about like release, and this may be TMI, but it is what it is. Like, for me, like, me closing the door when I'm using the bathroom, like, number 2. Like,
you can't lock me out in that suite. You could not lock me out. Did it
have a lock? I don't even know.
There were no doors.
I would just close it like halfway because it's like.
I mean, well, to the toilet, yes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but we're forced.
The shower, there's no the shower is wide open.
Wide open.
You know, so ain't no, you know, but also
and we getting in together.
Yeah, took showers together. Like
we never really do that. We can't because our
like,
shower's too small.
Just certain things, certain levels of comfortability I have reached, but it took time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It took time. It took effort. It took energy. It took us expressing those things, communicating those things over time. It's like, man, like every vacation is like a new layer is peeled back. And it's like, wow, like
try something new.
We here. And so I'm so glad that, I mean, we're blessed. I mean, on this vacation, I was like, man, we are just blessed. That we are able to travel. I'm like,
yes, we are blessed. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
To travel as much as we are.
But even when we was didn't have no money and we was still trying to travel, we weren't doing a whole lot, but we had fun. It was an adventure, you know. We may not have been able to do no kind of excursions or do nothing fun. To just walk around in the wild and just look at the trees. Wow, this is great. We was happy then too, drinking the barefoot.
Facts. Hawaii, where I had no money.
We had no money.
I had no money.
None. That whole trip was boring.
I literally had a checkings account. I had a checkings and a savings. I had no credit back then.
There's a bunch of meetings in that bedroom.
Meeting in my bed.
Yes.
I hate the way they were singing. But yeah, I had a checking and a savings. They put that rental car on that debit card. And they take that extra 60%.
No money.
I had no cash left till the trip was over. It's like, man, I got money now.
But it was fun though. It was fun though. And I said this on my Instagram the other day. I was talking about how luxury is a mentality and it's not a price. And I grew up, you know, I've seen both ends. I've seen both ends of the spectrum. I told the story kinda. We lived in a 1-bedroom with hand-me-down furniture. Y'all, our furniture wasn't even bought by us. My grandpa used to clean out abandoned homes and brought us a coffee table to eat on and a couch. It was a pink corduroy couch. It was ugly, but it was abandoned. No, it wasn't that pink. It was like throw up pink. It was disgusting, actually. It looked like flesh. Gross. But we loved that. Listen, that was the couch. We sat on it and we loved it just like we bought it. You know what I'm saying? And then I've also lived in a gated community with rich people who were poor in spirit. Amen. But I've seen both ends, and I can truly say it's not about the money. It's about the time, the quality. I think that's what I feel like. Growing up that way and seeing both ends has made me appreciate just the time spent together. Because even if we didn't have no money, or if we did, we was going to spend time together and enjoy each other's time. So that's very important for me. So although, yes, we may have spent a couple stacks on this trip. Although we may have, we had fun and when we didn't have no stacks too. We had fun then too. And we was still building intimacy and being friends and hanging out and enjoying each other's company, man. Yes, everyone can take a vacation. I do not believe that you can't take it. Like, don't ever say, I don't have enough money to take a vacation. Don't ever say that. You do. You can. If you are on a computer right now, you got something. You got enough money for a Greyhound ticket or something. It's a mentality. It's a mentality. You have to make time. Nita. You have to. I literally just said that.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
You better reiterate, Nita.
But yes, I truly value the time that we take to recharge, to release. Amen. Yeah.
You're nuts.
What's the other ones?
You're crazy.
You're nuts. What's the other ones?
You're crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm still on a high, guys. I just want y'all to understand. I can't say what I really want to say.
Well, hey.
Y'all can't really change my life.
This woman is crazy. Y'all pray for y'all good sister Victoria.
Keep that same energy.
Victoria Christian Logic. Y'all keep her in your prayers.
Let me tell you, this is just a tip for married couples. When you go on a trip, get the plunge pool. Amen. That's it. That's all I got to say. All right. Blessings.
Hey guys, thank y'all so much. We have over 160 people on live with us. They're not on us. God bless. They're not on us.
I got all this teddy on and I'm hot.
But yeah,
all this fur.
Appreciate you. We have fun, man. Shout out to StreamYard for like allowing this to like happen.
Oh, and you know what? You want to take it up a level? Go on a trip with people you love.
Yeah, because we went.
Go on a trip.
We went.
This is our second joint trip. Actually, no, it's technically our third. No, I mean it's not our third. No, this is our second couple that we've gone on a trip with. Mm-hmm. We always used to say we wanted to go on trips with other people and never really got the chance to. So now we can, and that's really awesome. But yes, traveling with other people, low maintenance. It's got to be the right people.
Right.
Okay. They got to be low maintenance. All right. We can't have no, but yes, traveling with people you actually love and like can spend time with and then bond with them too. It's a twofold, it's a 2-for-1 deal. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are you strengthening your relationship with whoever you're traveling with, but you're also strengthening your relationship with, friends, family, whoever else you go with, So that's why, it doesn't matter who you go with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be like go on a trip with your spouse. No, go on a trip with your friends. Go on a trip with whoever who can travel, who wants to travel. People you can vibe. Yes, people you can vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Make some friends when you're on vacation. Be nice to people. You just never know. Get out and meet people. Explore the world. It's an education, but it's a love language at the same time. And
I mean, yeah, be intentional about the people, because
absolutely.
I've known these people my entire life. So
it took us how many years before we went on a trip with another couple?
Wow,
a long periodically time. A long period, like we was married for 7 years before we ever went on a trip with somebody else. So it definitely needed to be the right people. So I highly recommend that you take the time, take inventory of your relationships and make sure that it's the right people, because going on a trip with the wrong people. I've been on some trips with the wrong people and woo, I want to forget them trips. I want to forget them. I want to act like they never happened. So yes, make sure it's people that, like itineraries and can plan things out accordingly. Cause I can't plan with nobody who don't use an itinerary. If you don't like itineraries, we cannot work together. I need to be able to send you a spreadsheet and you know what that spreadsheet means. Like, come on, we gotta be here. We gotta be here.
If you guys want to see Vicky's full fit, you go to her Instagram.
Oh yes, I got fits on fits. No,
somebody wants to know what you got on.
Oh, my fit today. Oh yes, you can watch that on my story today. But yeah, we missed Wandello as well. They went to the exact same place we
2 weeks earlier,
way before we
for their
did,
anniversary. We didn't get a chance to link up with them because we was already going. We already had this plan. So, but we'll see them very, very soon.
Yes,
very soon.
But yes. Any final
thoughts? Appreciate you guys showing love like y'all always do. Listen, I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you guys to watch this video again, because it may be something that you missed. Some of y'all came in late. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came into service with the finger up. Some of y'all came in late. When we posted live, I know y'all watched it. Y'all can even leave a comment. Oh, I was there live. I was with them shooting in the gym. We want all of that. Make sure you share it. Like it, comment, subscribe. Let's get these likes up. Hit that thumbs up button. Even right now, hit the thumbs up button. We got 143 people. I need to see over 143 likes.
That's it. Oh, make sure you go to our Instagrams if you want to see pics and stuff from our vacay. I still have to do more recapping in my stories. I totally forgot to keep going. But yes, there's a whole highlight. I got pics on pics on pics. My mom is calling me. I'm gonna call you back in a second, mommy. And stay tuned for the vlog. The vlog for this trip is actually going up this weekend, so be sure to stay tuned for that. That's it.
Hey, love y'all. Peace. We out.